Parker, what a divine dress. And aren't you just a rhapsody in blue?
Muzzy, Variety says you broke box office records.
Mais oui, tout le monde. I left the South to the Penguins, the North to Mr. Claus, but the rest, I came, I sang, and I conquered.
Muzzy in the palace.
Buckingham.
Muzzy at the Great Wall.
And they weren't kidding. It's fabulous.
Muzzy at the Vatican.
Tough house. Jim, the roses need pruning. Roses?
My father used to be the gardener at her Long Island mansion.
Right. I still say Jimmy's the only one that can trim a hedge, just like his daddy used to.
Millie Dilmont, Miss Dorothy Brown, I present to you Muzzy Van Hosmer.
Charm. It's such an honor to meet you, Miss Van Hosmer. Muzzy, Millie. Muzzy. Muzzy.
Muzzy!
Rodney!
Millie, I have an audition for David Belasco bright and early, so I'm gonna call tonight.
Dorothy.
Rodney!
You two know each other?
From the orphanage.
Miss Dorothy, wasn't it about time that you were leaving? I'll show you out.
Come, Rodney, and say, were you ever adopted?
Millie? How about a spot of gin? A bit of bubbly? Anything? Our home is your home. Will Mr. Van Hosmer be joining us? Well, that depends. Are you planning a seance? He passed away years ago.
I'm so sorry. You said our home and I just...
That's what Mr. Van H. called it. Mind you, I came into all this as the second Mrs. Van Hosmer. Practically a child. Oh, you could have knocked me over the first time I saw this place, Millie. I felt like a crow's feather in Queen Mary's bonnet. But that husband of mine, he just swatted me on the bottom and said, "Baby Van Hosmer, this is our home. Not your home, not my home, but our home. And don't you forget it." And I never have. Unfortunately, I enjoyed his company for a very brief, but very, very ecstatic period. Yeah. And Mr. Van H. hated sad stories. He wanted all of our homes to be filled with good fun and good friends. So heck, let's get kissy right off. Millie Dilmont, I want to know all about you. You were born, and then what happened?
Well, I was born.
Yes.
Then I moved here.
We have so much in common! Meet Baltimore's own Miss Mabel Ida Walker.
Baltimore?
Not even. Cockeysville, Maryland, and proud of it. Millie, honey, anyone could be born here, but to come here on nothing but nerve and imagination, it's just
Mabel Ida Walker?
like a Millie Dilmont. Let's dance. Here's your twist. There you go. Yeah. Got it.
You spilled jam all over my palm, hooray!
I'm so sorry.
Will you look at that nasty spot?
Spot?
Don't worry, Miss Parker. I know something that'll clean that right out. One of the mysteries of the Orient. Muzzy, which way to the kitchen?
Snookums, I have no idea.
This way, Miss Stone.
Do you think she'll be okay one-on-one with Mrs. Parker?
I'm not speaking to you.
What did I do?
Once a week you write me dishing the shows, the parties, even the weather, and not one peep about the biggest news of all.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, really? God. Little Millie? Oh, Jimmy, you can't fool me. You're in love with her. Now what are you gonna do about it?
Lights off!
Come on, Millie, you can't go back to Kansas. You're an ex-con, remember?
Well, I can't stay here. Not after pouring soy sauce.
Explain to me again the how.
I thought it would clean it. Creepy Mrs. Mears swears by this stuff.
Well, you'll be the talk of the town tomorrow.
Don't say that.
In a good way. Just think of all the people who would kill to smother Dorothy Parker in soy sauce. But they can't for fear of her poison pen.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, relax. She was so plastered, she probably won't even remember your name.
You think? Really? Oh, what a relief. A scandal could cost me my job, Mr. Creighton.
Is a stiff. Isn't he?
Some would say so, but I see a side of him that very few are lucky enough to see.
Yeah, while you're sitting on his lap.
No.
Has he kissed you?
No.
Does he even have a pet name for you?
Yes!
What?
John.
John. Gee, that's not very romantic.
But it's modern.
Ah.
You see, he calls me John because I'm so efficient. Johnny on the spot. Look, I'll let you in on a little secret. This morning, he came this close to popping the question.
He did.
John, he said, don't you ever leave Sincere Trust Insurance Company.
That was beautiful. You could work that into the vows.
Another crack. Every time
Can I ask
I
you a
mention...
favor? A really big one, because I know it'll probably be really hard for you. Could you not talk about your plan with Mr. Graydon for once?
Why not?
Because I'm sick of hearing about it. Mr. Graydon this, Mr. Graydon that. All you ever talk about is you and Mr. Graydon. You want to marry a man who thinks of you as a typewriter on legs? Be my guest.
Thank you, I will. The new woman chooses reason over romance any day of the week. And I'm a new woman.
Then why set your sights on the world's oldest profession?
If I were you, I would keep my trap shut about other people's professions, mister. I used to be in paper clips.
Well, maybe we shouldn't speak at all. Maybe our nightly excursions are taking up too much room on my dance card.
What do I care? Any day now, my time will be consumed by my boss/fiancé, Mr. Trevor Graydon III.
I'm warning you, Millie, I've had enough to hear with you and Mr. Graydon.
Well, then I don't know what to tell you, because I'm going to be his wife. And what will you be? Butterfly boy. Flower to flower to flower.
You got a problem with that?
I'm merely suggesting that you grow up. Skirt chaser.
Gold digger.
Womanizer.
Jezebel!
Casanova. Am I drunk? Or maybe I'm dreaming. I ought to be screaming. He's suddenly everything. 2 days through just like that, without any warning. 2 in the morning. He's suddenly everything. 2 days thoroughly. Were there signs? And I didn't see them. Random remark, occasional sigh. The day in the park, the gleam in his eye. Everything 2 days thoroughly. Everything today. Is thoroughly. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Silly boy. Gee. What a real swell guy. Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, John. He makes my troubles fly. His glance had fireworks in them. We kissed. My heart did wisp and flip-flop heaven for a minute. Jimmy, oh Jimmy.
It'll be our little secret.
But she's my best friend.
No, Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy.
Not to me.